Me llamo Vanessa. Cherera Vanessa. I'm Vanessa, and this is about my trip to Paraguay in February of 2020. I flew into the capital, Asunción. Asunción is on the west side of Paraguay and has a river next to it. Paraguay looks like Mars due to the high iron content in the soil. It's very red. In Paraguay, everyone brings iced tea with them everywhere they go, and they drink it with a metal straw and a thermos. The tea is called tereré, and it's similar to the matcha tea in Argentina. A food that's eaten regularly is the chipa, which is kind of like a very dense bagel with a little bit of a different taste. It tastes really good. They also have fresh fruit juice of the many different kinds of fruit. Dollar bills in Paraguay it took me a little while to figure out. They're Guaraníes, which is the same as the language and the people. Guaraníes are very much inflated compared to the United States dollars. For example, 100,000 Guaraníes is about $15 US in 2020. When I arrived, I walked all over Asunción. This is the palace of a previous president, and the cathedral. Museo del Cabildo, the changing of the guards at Panteón Nacional de los Héroes, and some street art. In an effort to kill time before my hotel would give me a room, I went on a boat to Chacaví, which had lots of horses and cows on the sides of the national highway, which was a dirt road. I very much enjoyed the sights from my hotel, and on day 2, I took a nice stroll on the boardwalk along the river and enjoyed the beauty. On day 3, I took the bus to Luque. Luque is known for its very intricate jewelry. I walked around and got myself lost, and I didn't get to see the jewelry stores, but I did get to see a good amount of the small city of Luque. On day 4, I headed east, and this is the bus station. Crossed into Argentina. I entered the Iguazu Falls, Las Cataratas de Iguazu, from the Argentinian side for 2 days. It's one of the natural wonders of the world. This is a coati, which is a very cute mammal that is found in the park. I also found a macuco when I went from the Brazilian side, but the first trail that I went on was called Sendero Macuco, meaning the monkey trail. This is the view from the top and from below. This train took me to Circuito Superior. I took this picture of this toucan. These sights were taken from Circuito Superior. Here I'm standing next to an Argentinian flag, which I can show you from the Brazilian side. I didn't take this picture of a southern lapwing. I did take the pictures of the coatis, though. I started day 2 on the Argentinian side by going to the lower path, Circuito Inferior. Finally, I took a boat ride to be drenched by 2 different waterfalls. I saw fewer lizards than expected, but this one was gorgeous. Biocentro Iguazu was right next to my hotel and attached to it. My 2 days in Argentina went great. The Brazilian side of the Iguazu Falls offers fewer paths, but great views. At my hotel I saw a great kissity, but this isn't my picture. I went to Ciudad del Este, Paraguay. I went to the home of a Swiss scientist, Bertoni. Bertoni was a geneticist who wrote an almanac. His home reminded me of Mount Vernon, George Washington's home, because it had a flag in front of it and a river view. The system of tree houses and bridges reminded me of the scenes from Return of the Jedi, where the Ewoks lived. The property was huge. The next day I went to Saltos de Mondal, a beautiful, gorgeous waterfall in Paraguay, near Ciudad del Este, with hardly any visitors except many, many butterflies. Later, I went to the Represa de Itaipu, which is the sounding stone in Guarani. It's a hydroelectric dam that is also a wonder of the world according to electricians. I like this piece of art. The next day I went back to Asuncion. The following day I went to Paraguay, which is next to a lake. I chatted with some boys who sang to me in the language of Guarani. I enjoyed some time in the sun by the lake with nature. Saw some red-capped cardinals, though I didn't take this picture, and an entire street full of crafts, including ceramics and ñanduti. The following day, I went to Capiatá and the Museo Mitológico Ramón Elias, whose daughter I met and who is still taking care of the museum. Next, I went to Itaugua, which is known for its ñanduti. I went to the Asuncion Zoo for the last day. It was great. There were lots of animals, and I even saw a monkey who was wild jumping over the cage of the caged monkeys. El oso hormiguero is still one of my favorite animals. My trip to Paraguay was highly enjoyable. Tenés que sentirlo.